What's up?
What's up with you, Zane? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I went Christmas colors, even
Oh,
though,
I like it. Cute.
yeah. Have you been having a wonderful binge?
Yeah, I mean, last night we had our premiere.
I saw. Tell me all about the premiere.
The premiere was so much fun because I think we developed this like really incredible dynamic on set. We're all like really good friends. Everybody's really close. It was so much fun. So the premiere was just like a party and like watching a really, really funny movie with your friends. And like we all danced afterwards. It was a lot of fun.
Did George Clooney show up?
No, George Clooney didn't show up. Wait, so you saw how like everybody was, yeah, we were all
Well,
reserved for George Clooney, but he
well,
wasn't there.
they're
Definitely.
reserved for G. Clooney. It could have been any.
For G Clooney.
Yeah,
So funny. I know. Jordan is like so funny.
could have been someone else. And there were a lot too. So he had his choice of seats had he
Mhm.
chosen. He should have come. He would have enjoyed it a lot,
I know
I
George
think.
Clooney would have loved our movie. Maybe he'll be in the
Hmm.
next one.
Tell me about watching it with a crowd, with a happy crowd.
Yeah, it was really fun. It's so fun, like seeing because there's so many like inside jokes and there's so many.
Mhm.
It's like there's so many layers to like the comedy in this movie, and it was really fun seeing like what landed and like what got a ton of laughs. And it was so. It's like it's nice to like hear your friends and family like enjoying something that you had so much fun doing. And so yeah, that was just fun. Everybody was having a really good time. Everyone was laughing, and it's like a funny movie. So.
Yeah. Well, I was having my own binge. I was having the fun with watching the first one, seeing
Yeah.
you in that one, and then seeing you in this one too, with I would say a bigger role,
Yeah.
more to do in this one. So, I mean, what was the experience like of first of all coming back to it, and then second of all to get to do some really fun stuff?
Coming back to it was exciting because we already had developed we already had like something to work off of, I think, all of us. And then in this one, there's like a ton of new people, and the
Hmm.
cast is incredible. Like every single person on set is so funny. So making it was like sometimes it was hard because I'd be like Tim Meadows plays my dad, and like every
Yeah.
line, everything that comes out of his mouth is funny. I was literally like breaking character the whole movie, but it was so much fun because like we had our original crew and then we had all of these new people that we got to like work with and get to know, like Patty, and it was really so much fun. um yeah, it's a good time, shooting these films.
Filming in Syracuse as well too
Yeah,
on the
so
set and around the set too, away
yeah,
from the set a little bit.
yeah, Syracuse, we definitely have like we have all our favorite places now that we always go to, like yeah, we've gotten to know the town really well, which is really nice. Everybody's really sweet there.
And there's a burger place too,
Oh
Dinosaur
yeah.
Burger. I think
Wait, is
so.
there like a there? I know
I'm not
Possibility.
sure. Possibilities.
There's like
A
really
punny
famous
town, yeah.
pasta place called, yeah, it's a very punny town.
As I said, I did a binge. I watched the binge. I watched It's a Wonderful Binge, and then also I watched you in the freeform show Good Trouble,
Mhm.
and your arc in that, and that was really cool too because I didn't realize just the way that it had played out until the ending. I thought that was a
Mhm.
really really powerful arc.
Yeah, I actually the ending of that show, that last season finale is so beautiful, that last episode.
Hmm.
When we all sort of come together around Sherry. I really liked watching that episode. It was so nice.
And also really fun to see that these are both like Disney properties.
Yeah, they're both
Disney,
funny, they're both comedies.
yeah, and just to see the kind of different things that they're doing.
Yeah. There's like
You
a lot
know,
of like, yeah, Good Trouble definitely had a lot of like interesting like things that they were talking about that like aren't necessarily in a lot of other shows. And that was really cool.
yeah. What have been some of your favorite moments, favorite lines, favorite scenes to play?
Um, gosh, every scene was so funny in the binge. Like it was so much. I'm trying to think of like a favorite. I mean, there's this dinner scene that we have at my family's house, and Dex comes and he's wearing like a sweater vest. And there's like, obviously it had to be edited to fit into the movie, but the actual scene itself took all day and it was so much fun. It was so funny. Like all of the actors in that scene were incredible. And I was laughing that whole day. It was so much fun to do. And then there was the scene with where like I'm on ketamine and I see Connie and she's like wearing my prom queen crown.
Mm.
And that was really fun to do. Yeah, it was all really fun to do. It's such a like, like I think Jordan has such a laid back feel and the production company is really laid back. So we kind of just like messed around every day and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun to see, these movies. Obviously, the series I mentioned, some of the ones that seemed like they were going to take off that didn't quite make it, but it just seems like you're finding really interesting things to be in.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I've been really lucky. I always get to play either the comedic relief or I get to be in a comedy and I love like funny roles. So yeah, I feel lucky that I get to do those.
Is that what you would envision for yourself? Is this something that you'd really wanted to do?
Yeah, I think I've always kind of been like, I mean, I love watching comedy. I like grew up watching comedy and I like really silly unhinged things. Like I love how unhinged the binge is and yeah, I think that I definitely see myself. I mean, this is like how how it's gone and I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. Well, one of your posts did say, imagine like a Muslim in a Christmas movie, but I still have to ask you about holiday traditions and things that you enjoy around the holidays.
Yeah, so I actually I celebrate like a Muslim holiday called
Mm,
Kushali and it's on December 13th and it had like the traditions are really different. There's a lot of like dance involved and a lot of singing. There's no gifts.
mm.
But so there's like this like little inside joke amongst like Muslim kids that like we're not allowed to celebrate Christmas. So it was funny and fun to get to celebrate Christmas like through the movie.
Do you think this is something that maybe reflects on screen or in the roles that you're doing? Or do you think that, just by virtue of being in them, that's maybe it?
I think that what was really cool about the binge is like, the character was written as Sarah Martin.
Mm,
And it wasn't like written necessarily for um, a South Asian actress. And
mm,
so it was really fun to get to just play that. And then it's also fun to get to do roles like in Good Trouble and like some of the other stuff I've done where we get into kind of what it's like being like first generation in America. So I think I'm having fun doing both. Like
mm.
I like being able to just kind of like I like being able to explore. Definitely that's something new. It's cool to explore your culture in a character and it's also fun to just like play someone funny.
Yeah, because I saw that early in the pandemic, you got to do a roundtable. I kept trying to find it. I couldn't get a link,
Oh
but with
yeah,
some,
yeah, yeah, yeah. For the yeah. I remember that. That was really fun. I really enjoy, because that was like again the South Asian community and it was really nice to be able to like do that and come together and do our shared experiences and talk about our shared experiences in the industry.
hmm. So to bring it back to the binge, the wonderful binge, I heard maybe rumors there could be another one on the way, perhaps. What would you like to see coming up?
Yeah, I've heard that too. It's so funny because in the first one we were talking about like, like how we would reprise our roles in the second one. And it was such a surprise when the second one happened and it was exciting. And I think that yeah, I mean, they're talking about a third one. It's even like the people of Syracuse are so cute because they're like kind of like our little community. And
Yeah.
even in the hotel, like when we were saying bye to everyone in the hotel, they were like, there's going to be a third one we heard. And I was like, I mean, I don't know. It'd be so much fun if there was a third one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Plenty of places you could take it. Open for for a
Yeah.
threequel
I mean,
for sure.
because there's so many relationships and there's so much happening that it could literally
Yeah.
go anywhere.
I want to see how it develops. But for this one, certainly, whether people have a chance to see it on a big screen like you did, or to stream it, I think it's gonna hit. It's really gonna hit. It's a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun talking to you and hearing from you. I wish
It was
you
really
all
nice.
the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Same to you.
Yes. Have a wonderful holiday. A wonderful binge.
Thank you. You too.